The sapa, it was bad. In fact, if you go to my earlier videos, Adam, my neck was like the neck of an ostrich. I was slim, thin, but in fact, I remember, hearing, you don't have to start with, all the tech. And so, but I kept on like, no, I'm a classy, man. I want to do it in a, nice way. I remember a friend of mine came into the house one day, in my house. Who knows Chigol? So yeah. Chigol's brother came over and he was like, Aka, you've been talking about this thing for so long. Start. I was like, no, I was earning 60,000 naira a month. So the dream that I had, that I would go to buy laptop, I would buy camera, then I would buy lights, then I would start. He was just like, you are dreaming. Who is going to give you the money? And so he literally opened my laptop, which was like wrecked, old. He had a camera in the middle. He was like using it like that. And then he literally, those lamps, those LED white lamps that we use instead of lantern.
Yes.
He put it in front of my face. He said, use that as your light source. And literally he said, record something now. And that's how I started. I was shaking, I was angry, but he was like, I'm not going to leave here until you record it. And I recorded the first video. And he made sure that I put it up. It was from that video that I started learning how to edit. I went to YouTube and learned how to edit with iMovie. I was just like, what's the most basic editing tool? It was iMovie at the time, so I used iMovie. So yeah, that's how I started, and I just continued. Of course, did it come with challenges? Because again, like I said, which is the advantage of first movers, advantage. Like I put up my video, there wasn't anybody doing it at the time. It was only Toke, CCME, and so on. But I was the first male who started YouTube, and I had also, because of meeting people and all of that, reached out to somebody that, oh, I'm going to start my YouTube channel soon, but it was a dream. So when I did start my YouTube channel, I just sent an email to Bella Naija and said, hey, I started, this is the link to my first video. It was horrible. I did not believe it, but they posted it on their blog. And boom, from the first go, like I had like 1,000 views. However, the insults that I got, they insult me. I cried, I stayed on my bed, I went under my duvet. I was just like, this is a lot for my first one. How could they do this? Because I attached my product, my video, to my identity, to who I was. And I felt like if they were saying the video was bad, then I was bad, or I was a bad person. Of course, I quickly learned how to separate that and grow tough skin. But, the truth is, I read through every single comment on Bella Naija at the time. Bella Naija posted, and then Linda Ikeji posted. Linda Ikeji was the blog in that day. So, a couple of people, like I said, 90% of the comments were good. They were talking about the points that I brought up, because I remember at the time, a certain politician, Bukola Saraki, was saying he was being witch hunted because they found out that he was hiding money. You understand? So I was like, how are you a witch? How can you say you are being witch hunted? So that was literally what I was talking about, like nutshell. And so some people were like, yes, this is what we are meant to be asking. This guy is asking the right questions. But there was some people that were just like, we can see the light you are using from and but some people were just like, but in all the insults, there were some people who now insulted but gave the solution. So one guy was like, you don't even know how to do this thing. Look at you are just coming here we can't even see, the camera is even, if you want your camera to show you better, use natural light. And I was like, natural light, okay, what's that? Where will I buy natural bulb? So I googled and found out that natural light is actually sunlight. And so we decided to move the conversation on creating videos outside my in the compound. On that, when the sun was hot, I realized that it made the video quality better. So even if I didn't have like good light, natural light was better, and that's why I just started creating. So from criticism and insults, I realized quickly, like I got over it in like 3 weeks. I started looking for criticism. to get better because I was finding the gold there. A couple of people say good stuff and give like criticism, but most of the people that I was learning from were from the insults. And so I started watching more videos and started doing better content. And then that was how somebody who saw what I was doing just felt like he could support and reached out, found a way to reach out to me and just said, I can give you my camera to use. Like, just continue using it, you know? And that was how it all started. Like, it was free camera. I mean, I gave it back later on, but for like a year and a half, I was using other people's equipment. Like, they were just like, go, 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 go. Pick random strangers. I literally got into a hotel to film. She opened up her father's hotel. She was just like, I love your content. Come and use our space because your compound is not looking good. Come and use our hotel compound, you know? And that was how I continued to do it. I wasn't looking at money. I wasn't getting like money from work. I just really wanted to use my voice and, you know, connect with people and share my opinion to the world. Later on, success came. Not as much as I wanted, but again, that was not my goal. So yeah, that's how I say that.
Woo!
It's funny, I hear these stories over and over and over again from creators around the world. And the origin story is always so interesting. Everybody has an origin story. Everyone started in their living room, started on their floor, in their sad compound. It was, okay, everyone has a story, and this is